Let me help you find your purpose in 2 minutes. And yes, it actually is that simple. There are 3 components to finding our purpose: our pain, our passion, and our person. The first one, which is pain, is the most important. If you just figure this out and don't do anything else, you will find your purpose, because whatever is on the opposite side of our pain, that is our purpose. All right, first, let's get into pain. I want you to grab a pen and a piece of paper and write down 1 to 3 of the most painful experiences you had in your early childhood. I'm going to use 2. So the first one, for the example for this video, I'm going to write is the sexual abuse I experienced as a child. And the second one is going to be losing my childhood dog. And so those were the most painful things I experienced. And healing those, going through that, is what leads us to our purpose. So what is on the other side of all of those painful experiences that you experience? So for me, through the sexual abuse, it was finding compassion. It was being able to help others. It was finding pieces of myself that I abandoned because of that experience. For losing my childhood dog, when my current dog got sick, I tried harder than 99.9% of people would have to get him well. And hey, by the way, here he is. That's Willie. And my vet told me most people would have given up. The reason I did not give up was because I knew how bad the pain of losing my dog was. So because I lost my childhood dog, I was able to push through when most people wouldn't have, to help heal this dog that I currently have. So keep listening to those experiences, and what have you learned from those? What do you know now that you didn't know? What have you healed? How have you helped other people because of these experiences? What traits did you not have prior to those experiences that you now have because of those experiences? So like, for example, I was kind of an asshole. I still am kind of an asshole, but I have a lot more compassion. I'm a compassionate asshole now, you know? Like I said, you could just do that first exercise and you would have your purpose. For the cherry on top, if you will, let's get into passion and person. So with passion, this is the thing that gave you life as you were going through those painful experiences. So if you go back to your childhood and you look at what kept me going in those moments that I just wanted to give up, I wanted to throw in the towel, however you would describe that experience, what kept you going? So for me, it was my horses. For me, it was riding. For me, it was helping others. Like, even when I couldn't help myself, that did keep me going. So what were those things that kept you going even when you wanted to give it up in your childhood? List 3 to 5 of those things. And next, let's move on to your person. Your person is who you are at your core. So I want to ask you this one question. Who were you before you were told it wasn't okay? Who we are determines what path we are walking on. And the path we are walking on determines the people we will run into. So wrong person, wrong path, wrong people. We need to remember who we are, because who we are is the GPS that guides us through life. So who were you before you were told it wasn't okay? I want you to journal for 2 to 3